Hello, hello, good evening. How are you? I hope you are just fine. Good evening. I'm just starting here with the broadcast. I hope everyone is just also getting logged in. We are just starting to share our broadcast. So we can start sharing the reading for tonight. Hello, good evening. I hope you are enjoying your weekend or Black Friday weekend, in a better way to say. Hi, good evening. Hello, hello. I hope you are fine. Good evening. We are now broadcasting and we are getting here our reading for the week. And also we are going to be prepared for next eclipse that is going to be on Monday. I hope that you can also share this information with us. And I'm sharing also the reading, the broadcast in our page. So everyone can get connected and logged in. Hi, good evening. Hello. Hello, hello. Good evening. Please start typing your date of birth, the topic that you would like to have your answer. We're going to use tonight the activation cards. Look, we are going to use them again because we are going to check the activation cards with the sacred geometric astrology. We are going to also use the keepers of the light cards, and we're going to use also the Akashic tarot card reading. We're going to use different cards tonight. So I hope that you can watch us and also share the reading here with us. Excellent. So we are here. Great. Excellent, excellent. Now, I'm going to give you also the readings for this week because, well, for the weekend, because we are going to prepare for the next eclipse that is going to be for the signs of Gemini and the sign of Sagittarius. They are also having their birthdays. Sagittarius is having their birthdays, and we are having also here something that we call in astrology the nodes, or the north and the south node. They are some mathematical calculations of the stars and the moon, and some of the information that we have in our birth in our birth chart. So we are going to use this information especially for Gemini and for Sagittarius, because they are going to see different changes in their lives, especially the ones that have to deal with situations from the mind and information that is all about the mind. So it's going to be something new. It's going to be something interesting and something different. It's going to be also something that will bring me some more new information regarding my topics, regarding the topics that I love and I like to know about the most. Maybe if I'm also going to get a connection with a new school, perhaps because I'm going to take some courses, perhaps because I'm going to teach some of those courses, I'm going to get some information that is going to be great. And of course, we're going to use the technology instead of using the class and going to class and take part in a room, because we are also going to see ourselves that we are ready to take these new classes in this new technology edition. So it's going to be great. Also, we are going to have here some parts of some signs. Taurus and Aquarius are living also situation that is very different. Scorpio, again too, because Venus is in Scorpio and Venus is taking part of the dark side, and it is feeling a little anxious and it's feeling with some nervousness. It's feeling their feelings are coming more from being not good enough to deal with people, not good enough to heal or to feel that they are in a great relationship. Maybe they have to deal with situation from the past that also means karma, and maybe they are also going to deal with situations from death, things or topics that are going to be closed once and for all, but also people that are coming from our past, or situations in our life that that have to deal with the death of someone that we really love or something that has passed away. Is going to be for the energy of Venus, for Taurus, also a little bit for Libra. And also we're going to see here that Aquarius is going to change many different things, is going to bring us an energy that is coming for more than an option to be more spiritual, but also to take more in count that we as humans, we need to pray more, we need to focus and concentrate more in our spiritual side, because sometimes we are seeking or we are looking for some information with the spiritual side, but maybe we don't even know how to look for it, or maybe we don't know who is the correct person that that I can get the help from, or maybe I don't know what is the main topic that I would like, or maybe that I would like to know more, or that I am maybe more qualified to know more about. It's going to be different. It's going to be not for the same thing or the same topic for everyone in Aquarius, but it's going to bring us different stories. It's going to be something that is going to take us beyond our imagination, beyond our minds, beyond our thoughts, and it's going to be great. But also, we are going to see and we're going to look after the situations that we are going to see for the next 2021, because we are going to start to prepare for the next year. Next year is going to be a lot of information for just changing our vision. What about changing our mind? What about also the environment? What are we doing to the world? What are we doing to the water? What are we doing to the ecosystems that we are also living in? And we are also going to change this, because we are going to be more interested in dealing with my energy, just to lay on some grass. Maybe I'm going to plant some seeds and see them grow, but really I'm going to plant my seeds for my own meals and see all the organic procedure for me to get my own vegetables, because I'm going to be more connected with my earth, with my soil. That also is going to help us see that we can also heal ourselves according to the kind of food we are also eating. And more than thinking that we are what we eat, we are going to see ourselves that we are connected with the earth, with the soil. And that energy is also going to open into a different conscious. It's not going to be something that, okay, I can get these vegetables from maybe from a can, but I'm going to open my energy to see myself that, okay, I'm going to plant my veggies and I'm going to plant them without any other pesticide, or maybe I'm going to use my own fertilizers, and I'm going to use them in order for me to get the best possible energy. And that is going to people that is around me, and the connections that I'm going to be that I'm going to feel that I'm setting myself free from, because there are some links or patterns from my family tree that I'm going to close. I'm going to set myself free. I'm going to release myself from the ideas, from the people from the past, according to why they lived. And not the best option for me. And I'm not going to close them in a bad energy or in a bad mood, but I'm going to close them into a different and positive way. that is going to be greater for me, and it's going to help me a lot to understand and to see myself that yes, I can open my new ideas, and I can also help my descendants to come to the tree and to see that they can also heal and love from the energy that they are coming here just to do whatever they have to do. For the next 2021, most of the energy is going to be for widening our minds and widening our consciousness. This is going to be completely different from from other years that we are also having. And in this moon with this symbol from the eclipse, it's something that we are just starting to be preparing ourselves, because we are starting to prepare from a different kind of mind. The mind is going to change the way it has been taught, and it has to study because it has to memorize a lot of information. Yes, but we are going to do that, or we have done that, going to school, taking some classes, taking having a teacher, uh, having some other students, or we are also sharing ideas according to the things that we are using here with our mates. And we're going to see ourselves that we are here exchanging ideas and learning, but from the screen, from the computer. It's going to be different here, that we are seeing ourselves going into a new era. And this era is bringing us a new way of wisdom that we may even didn't know, but also we are also aware that we are now more that is more at hand. And it's not that is also at the use of my cell phone, for example. And yes, I can understand and I can use some other languages also to link myself with new ways of thought, with new ways of knowledge and wisdom, and maybe with some other languages, or maybe with some other kind of words, or maybe also with different kinds of symbols or signs, lyrics also according to different songs, because we are going to open and widening our minds in order for us to prepare as spirits. And also we are going to open our 5D imagination, and also this is going to bring us our new consciousness, because as long as I am aware of my 5D, I'm also going to be more aware that in my 3D I'm going to change into my 5D. We are going to change the idea of having only three kind of spaces, but now we're going to use the space and the time as in the 4 and 5D. And uh, we have passed some time here on earth, and when people die, people also release their energy from their bodies. And what happens when that separation is coming or believing in the same idea that we are also more used to see, and we are seeing also the results of releasing the soul from the body, but also to see or to feel the soul outside the body, and not only feeling ourselves that we are a little bit um, that maybe we are a little bit scared, or maybe we are going to feel anxious. No, we're not going to feel those kind of things at all. We are going to conquer ourselves in that kind of topic. We are going to be ready to understand and to see and to feel that everything is here and is happening for this reason, for me to believe that yes, I'm just starting to create a new way of living my life, with a new possibility of growing my spirit, and in this growing to shine. And also each time that I am connected with more people that shines, then we are also going to connect more and more and more with more groups, with more energy, with more teachers, with more scientists, with more doctors, that we are going to also be able to connect with a superior energy that is going to help us heal our world. We are just starting. This is just the very beginning of what we are dealing here with, but it's also something that we need to start and to check. Well, I guess I was having trouble um, with my connection. I hope that you can watch me here and you can see me here. Okay. And well, let me tell you what is going to happen here with the eclipse. The eclipse that is going to be here on Monday is going to be in a full moon in the sign of Gemini. Gemini is the sign of the mind. It's also very, very joyful. It's very fast. It's always in a rush. It can think too many things at the same time. And as the symbol of the twins are also connected with two different kinds of energy. With these kinds of energy, for one side they are going to smile, but for the other side they are going to be sad, or maybe they are going to be angry. In the sign of Gemini, we need to connect more with the vulnerability. We are also going to connect more with the reflection from the mirror, and we are going to see ourselves that we are aware that I can also receive whatever that the energy I've sent is going to return to me as a boomerang, and I'm going to get it just in the same amount that I send it back to the universe. That way is also coming to me because I'm going to see myself that yes, really, I am going to learn into a new different topic. This is not going to be fast, but Gemini likes everything fast. And we're going to see some great topics about communication. Gemini loves to talk. So maybe it's a good evening for us just to see ourselves what are the topics we would like to just complete our conversations according to the people that we were talking about those topics, those themes before. Because some of us, maybe we are not going to get those conversations on Monday exactly, but perhaps we're going to do this in a period of 2 weeks, or maybe in a period of 6 months. According to this time, we are also going to change our mind, or maybe we're going to change the way I was taught to do my patterns in my life, and also to conquer the energy in my life that needs to be free, to set free, to be set free. I'm sorry. And we are also see ourselves that we are connecting with this new energy of wisdom. If on one side we are having the moon, we are having the emotions. Gemini is not too much about talking about emotions because it's very logical. It's going to talk more about how much fun we can have here. Gemini is going to talk about how much we can laugh. We can also have some chit chats with our brothers, with our sisters, with our cousins, with our neighbors, with some of our friends that we were also studying together when we were back in the high school, or maybe in the junior high school. Because when we were young, we were starting to deal with these ideas of using our logical mind. In this part, we are going to see ourselves that we are dealing with situations that we need to see from different perspectives. And in this different perspective, we are going to see also a reflection, maybe from my spirit, but also I need to see the reflection from my ego. And it's not the same reflection, but it's also going to help me to see myself. What are the things that I need to change? What are the things that I need to learn? What are the things that I need to understand? What are the things or the beliefs that I need to set in my new reality, in my new way of wisdom? Because when I was younger, I wasn't aware, or I didn't know what was it that I needed to know. And now I know that everything has changed. Saying this, it's going to be a different week because Sagittarius is here in the sun, and the sun means the consciousness. So Sagittarius, that is a great teacher, that is also a really wise man, is going to teach us from this part that I need to see for one moment my emotions blocked, and I need them blocked because I need to feel free from myself, to trust more in my energy, to see myself that I am capable of dealing with some other situations, that I want to see my new possibilities of opening and widening my world, my roads, my ideas of what is it that I can do with my life best. So I'm going to do those things for me in a new different way. So I need to change. I need to open my ideas. I need to reschedule everything that I thought that needed something to deal with a new situation because I am opening to learn something completely new. With the sun in Sagittarius, we are also feeling ourselves that we are also saying some jokes. We're not that we are not taking life too seriously, but we are taking life in a very optimistic way. And also, yeah, we are using here our good luck sense because we are using the energy for us to grow. We are using the energy for us to see ourselves that we can have some fun. Yes, we are in our houses, but we can also have some fun doing some other things that maybe we weren't aware that we could do and use our things in a very different way. And we can see also many other topics that we can get along with instead of fighting or feeling ourselves that we are not getting the energy that we need to do it because I want some other things to help me grow. No, it's going to be completely different. Sagittarius is a great teacher and is the teacher that is going to teach children from a very playful way. So if, for example, I want to see a Sagittarius teacher is the one that is going to say, okay, you would like to play with moth, right? Okay, well, play with it, feel it, put it on your hands, feel it on your face, taste it. But you really need to know how is this taste? What is this feeling like? What is this smell? Because that is the way Sagittarius is teaching us, and it's teaching us from the construction part of everything. So it's going to bring us, for us, this construction energy to see ourselves that we can construct ourselves. We can also build a new idea of creating a new perspective from new possibilities. And this new creation is going to bring us with more optimistic energy. We're going to see ourselves that, yes, we can share this energy just to grow, to go. This Centaurus thing is also helping us to see ourselves that we are going to run through life just enjoying the air on our faces. That is also opening and widening our lungs each time that I am just taking some air in. And using this situation, we are going to see ourselves that many different parts are here to say or to mention that we are learning how to grow more in the spiritual way, in the conscious way, in the logical way, because the mind is going to be so tricky, yes, sometimes, but it can also connect with the spirit. And the spirit is the one that is going to tell it, okay, but you know what? The real, really true is that we are also going to see ourselves challenging as many challenges as we might, but we are doing this because we have the will, the wisdom, the energy, the possibility to change because I choose it, and it's going to be great and it's going to be excellent for me to change many different things because I know how far I can grow, and I know how far I can still think or see or reach my new adventures, because this is something that is going to bring me a completely new story, and maybe perhaps for some other people is going to bring a new way of living in a different city, perhaps a new house, a new home. It's something that is going to bring us here with this eclipse. For this weekend in particular, well, for tomorrow, Saturday, we're having that Neptune, the planet for Pisces, is going into the direct part. It's been for the last week in the stationary part, and it has also seen things with too much clarity, and this clarity is going to bring us our best way of seeing things without too much imagination. Tomorrow, that is going to start the direct part, is going to see many things going back to the depths of the feelings, and we are maybe not going to see things really as they are, but this has helped us see what are the things that we really want to live with in our houses, with the people that we are also getting our connections or having our conversations. With this energy of Neptune, we are also see ourselves that we can also imagine everything that we have dreamt of, and how are we going to manage to get those things to us. And this is going to be a great energy to see ourselves that we can also complete a new dream. Then we can also see that the moon is having this energy with Uranus and with Venus. And of course, it's going to change as many different topics as we may know. Maybe relationships are going to change. Maybe the moon is going to say, okay, we need to make here a setback. I need to change the way I was seeing or dealing with the relationships that we have been speaking or having or living with, according to my job, according to my marriage, according to my couple, according to my children, to my family. Many things are going to change, but we need to change those things in order for us to see that really deep down in our souls we really know what we really want to do, with whom, what for, and also the main reason is for me because I am feeling happy each time that I am dealing with my emotions that I know that are real for me deep down in me. For Sunday morning and also during the day, we're going to see ourselves that the moon is going to be so close to Gemini and is going to be preparing for the eclipse on Monday. But also, the moon is also here connected with Taurus and is going to connect also with the three big planets that are in Capricorn. They are going to connect in a beautiful trine of Earth, and they are going to connect also with a sextile with Mercury that is also still in Scorpio, and they are going to have the conversation about what about just conquering or getting for real as many possible and different things that are really having my attention in my feelings, in my heart, what I really desire that is going to be for me. And I want to conquer those energies because I know for sure that this is what I really want to do with my life. This is the best place for me to believe that I am just sending my energy to conquer, to live, to grow. And it's going to be also the best energy for me to see myself that I am also healing my energy from my inner child, because Chiron in Aries is also doing fire trine with the sun in Sagittarius, and it's also giving me the energy just to pull myself and to bring my inner child from that from that scar that is going to be healed, and it's going to be healed also because Venus is going to help us here see how many things we can do different. And as different as we may even believe, we are going to see ourselves doing just that we thought that wasn't as possible as great to do. But now we're going to believe more in ourselves that we can do that, just to challenge ourselves, just to see ourselves that we are going to grow in those energies. Finally, also the sun is going to bring a new challenge also with Uranus, because it's going to say, okay, so, do you need something extra? Do you need an arrow to grow? Or maybe you need a lightning bolt also to grow and to see that you can do that leap of faith that you need in order for you just to pull yourself, or maybe just to have yourself pushed a little bit so you can open yourself into a new life, and you can see your expectations are going to change many, many different times, because this energy is going to be a great energy for us to believe ourselves that we can do many, many options in our lives. And we thought we weren't able to do those, or we thought that we weren't also aware that we could do that we could do those, maybe because I wasn't having the permission, maybe because I wasn't believing in myself, maybe because I wasn't aware that it didn't mean anything for me just to cross another kind of line. But I really know what I really want to do now, and it's now my own really deep desire to conquer my new world, and this is what I'm going to do for the next time. Now, once that I have my eclipse for the next Monday, I really need to see myself that I'm going to be aware more about the conversations that are going to be real for me. Mercury in Scorpio is going to also make a beautiful sextile with the big planets that are in Capricorn. And that that kind of conversation, it has also something to deal with. Jupiter, again, is talking about the energy of Sagittarius. What about just making ourselves grow? What about just making ourselves clear in our minds that we really want to do something completely different, that we really want to grow in some other places? So start packing your bags, start packaging some boxes. Yes, maybe you're going to be moving to a different city, and yes, maybe you're going to change, maybe not your family, but maybe you are going to change your roots. You're going to plant your new tree into a different city. So go for your dreams, go and chase them, go and feel yourself free, to see yourself happy, to see yourself believing in yourself, to see yourself just, if not indulging in your own beliefs, just having the confidence enough to see that yes, you are dealing with these situations, because yes, you are also good enough to receive these blessings. You have worked for them so hard, you have thought about them, you have dealt with them, you have managed how to conquer them. So now, yes, you're going to get those blessings to you. And this is because all the determination you have had for the last years, or at least the couple of years behind, yes, you are ready to grow, and you're ready to see yourself that you can go and achieve everything that you would like to have into your own hands. So the next week is going to be a new boundaries. We're going to start settling also our new ways, or thoughts of having our new ideas of where I really want to go, of whom I really want to spend my time with, uh, of who is the correct person for me to be close with, to talk about some other topics, to learn from, or maybe just to have a conversation in order for us to exchange some ideas from, right? It's going to be a different week. It's going to bring us something completely new. The moon is going to bring us also some energy. Mercury is also going to enter into Sagittarius. So again, the conversation is to widening our mind, to open our new connections, to see ourselves that we are connected with the spirit. We are just starting to having some chit chats or little sites of what's going to happen on next 2021, and it's going to bring us our best energy. However, also prepare for what is it that we are going to start just releasing, or or loads, because yes, what we are going to change, we are going to set ourselves free, we are going to see ourselves in the best situation that we can also grow. And this is something that maybe we owned to ourselves for some years behind, but now is the time for us to see, okay, this is my blessing, I honor it, I am thankful for it, I am grateful for it. And also, I am aware that I am honored to have it, because this is what I've been feeling, that I've been struggling or studying or dealing or releasing my karmas or releasing my past from. Okay. So it's going to be great. So if you have some other question, maybe you can ask your question, type your date of birth, please, and your topic, so we can have a reading. We're going to use also the cards for the keepers of the light. We're going to use our sacred geometry oracle cards for the activation cards. And also we are going to use our Akashic tarot cards. So I am ready for you to type me your questions in order for you to get your messages for next week, or maybe for the weekend, because it's going to be a shaky one. Yes, it's going to be a great weekend. So please start typing me your questions while I thank you that you are here connected with me, and also letting myself getting this information to your ears, and you are receiving these messages, and it's not just for something that uh, was not a thought. Yes, you are here for a reason. So if you would like to have your questions, your answers using the cards, please feel free to type your questions. We are also connecting here with this energy. Just to say one thing, I'm going to use one one-on-one card to give you one part of the reading. And let us just see what is it that we are using here. Look, the first one. We are having the energy of Archangel Michael. Archangel Michael is helping us here during this weekend to feel ourselves and our inner child that we are protected. We are also having the energy of the Arcturians and the Pleiadians. And yes, we are using the energy of our greater teachers because they are protecting us for also a great shift of energy that is going to come after the eclipse is going to happen, but also because our minds and our spirits are going to be more open to new ideas. So, yes, we are going to accept that we are growing, but also that we are protected. This is something that we need to trust a little bit more. Also, Isis is the guardian that is going to help me using magic. Isis was the one wise woman from Egypt that knew how to use magic during the day or during the night. As women, we can use our magic at night, but it's more thought that we can use our white energy during the day because we're using the energy of the light. Mhm. Saying this, we can think about the many different possibilities we can use or demands or intentions. If I light a candle, what is my intention to set into that candle? If I want to have some flowers next to that candle, what is it that I'm going to ask, to request, or to feel? Okay, I am the one that is connecting with the energy, so I need to connect with the best energy possible. And also, wow, and we're going to connect with the energy of the prosperity. Of course, we're using the energy for us to see ourselves that we are also opening into a new abundance part of our lives. So it's coming for something really new. The frequency of the prosperity supports our feeling of well being by allowing the inclusion of everything that makes our body, mind, heart, soul, and spirit sing. It invites us to express ourselves in joy and celebration of the abundance and riches the universe provides. So, here is our card for the activation card. So, please feel free to type your question, or maybe if these were the cards that you were expecting to have your answers, you can share also this video with some other people that they can also see it as a new kind of help. And what about Twin Souls energy? Well, for this weekend, the Twin Souls energy is going to be also reopened, reconnected with this energy that is coming from Neptune, that is coming from also Uranus, Mercury. It's coming also going to be more connected once that eclipse is going to happen. So we have excellent, great. Well, I guess you have no more questions. So I thank you so much for your time, for your patience with my connection. And well, I send you all my blessings. Have a wonderful weekend. Enjoy your weekend. We don't put to charge or quartz. We don't put to do, we cannot do any rituals. We don't light any candles. We just let the energy happens and just passes by because the energy is going to be blocked because it's the eclipse. So we don't do that at all until next Tuesday. We can start also using our energy again in order for us to move our energy. Take care. Thank you very much. Have a beautiful night and a beautiful weekend. See you next week. And thank you so much. Bye bye.